Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Omega Carl Hungus 712, and today I'm bringing you some Black Ops 3 gameplay. I figured I'd hop on and play a little bit since today is the last days of summer gameplay. If you're watching it at a later time, it was on the 31st of July, so I figured I'd hop on and get a little more gameplay here, because basically this Days of Summer has kind of rejuvenated Call of Duty a little bit. There's been a lot more people on lately, so that was kind of nice to see. Gameplay in the background's pretty solid. I go 36-3. When I start off, I think I'm 20 or 21-0 before I die. I originally thought I might have a chance to do Scumpy's 70 kill gameplay, but my teammates are pretty damn good in this game, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get as many kills as I wanted to, but still pretty good gameplay in the background. But as the summer starts to wind down here, as it's hard to believe we're already in August, basically, you know, the Call of Duty beta for World War II is, what, August 25th, so we've got, what, a little less than a month, and we're going to be playing some old World War II gameplay. So I figured I'd hop on here and do a little commentary for you guys about what I'm going to miss from the Advanced Movement Call of Duties. I grew up playing Black Ops 2. That was really the first Call of Duty I got into. I guess I played Black Ops 1 first, but it was basically when Black Ops 2 was at the end of its life cycle and Ghost was getting ready to come out. So I'm used to the boots on the ground movement. That's kind of what I grew up with. I ended up getting used to the Advanced Movement, and I enjoyed it at times. I really did, and that's why like I said, that's why I'm making this video here, talking about what I'm going to miss from the Advanced Movement Call of Duties. And one thing right from the start that I think everybody's going to miss, even though I think it's a positive and a negative at the same time, is the speed of the game. Now, with the Advanced Movement Call of Duties, basically you are able to traverse the map quickly, regardless of the size. You know, large or small, you were able to get around the map, you know, rather quickly. And that was kind of nice, because being able to traverse the map very quickly allowed you to constantly be in the action. And that's why most people enjoy Call of Duty over some of the other shooters that are probably a little bit more on the competitive side. I'm not saying that you can't make COD competitive or there's not a competitive skill set with Call of Duty, but what Call of Duty allows, you know, everybody to do, even just the ordinary casual player that just gets on after work just to have some fun with his friends or her friends, it always gives you an opportunity to get kills. It always gives you an opportunity to collect kill streaks, score streaks. Like I said, you're always in the action. You always have something to shoot at. You're always around people. Gives you the opportunity to have fun. And that's what the Advanced Movement did these last couple of years. Even though it made the game chaotic, and like I said, that was one of the downfalls of the fast Advanced Movement, was that the game could become rather chaotic. It also allows you to constantly be in the action, or if you spawned out in some of the games, you were allowed to basically have an unlimited amount of sprint, and you could be right back across the map, shooting people, around people rather quickly, and you know, again, it allowed you to always be in the action, which was kind of nice. It really was. If you wanted to hop on and get a quick commentary, or you know, go for a high kill game, it was pretty easy to do. And that goes off kind of point two with the speed, is again your kill opportunity. You were in these fast movement Call of Duties, these Advanced Movement Call of Duties, you always had the opportunity to get a kill because you were able to move. You know, utilize that 3D movement. Even when people were up in buildings and different things, or camping in corners, there was slide mechanics, there was, you know, the boost mechanic, there was the wall run mechanic in the last two Advanced Movement Call of Duties. And of course, you know, that allowed you to basically outmaneuver your opponent much easier. In these Advanced Movement Call of Duty, you could still sit back, you could still play like in the older CODs, but you know, it just allowed you to constantly, like I said, have the opportunity to get a kill. And that's going to be something I'm going to miss too from the Advanced Movement Call of Duties, you know. And the last thing I wanted to mention here, like I said, I figured this would just be a short video on what I'm going to miss from the advanced movement CODs, is the different skill set that these games, entailed. With these CODs, you were less reliant on map knowledge and basically maneuvering the map, although you still had to maneuver the map properly. You couldn't just run out in the open. But, you had to prepare for people to be in different spots. It wasn't so much about, peeking corners and utilizing head clutch as it was much more about, how you moved when you got into aerial combat, because you rarely saw people drop shot and stay on the ground in this game. Now, it did happen occasionally. I think Black Ops 3 was probably the best if you wanted to play more of a traditional advanced movement COD, even though that's kind of an oxymoron. But it was just kind of nice to have a different type of game to play. To me, these last 3 Call of Duties really weren't Call of Duty to me. They were their own game. Like with Advanced Warfare, you could have named that just Advanced Warfare and not put Call of Duty in front of it. And I think that game might have, been regarded much more highly than it was. But I just wanted to make this short video for you guys. But I'd like to know in the comment section what you guys think. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next video. Bo out.